Welcome and thanks for watching. Throwing mechanics and grenades were reintroduced to DayZ on PC with the 1.04 patch, which by all reports is going to be coming to both consoles by the end of July. This guide is intended to teach you everything you need to know about grenades in DayZ, like throwing distance, render distance, kill radius, and a hell of a lot more. I hope you enjoy, and if you do, I hope you subscribe and check out my other videos. To throw any type of grenade, you need to start by pressing the left mouse button in order to unpin it. This doesn't mean the grenade's going to go off in your hand because your character never lets go of the spoon, so unfortunately you can't cook grenades. Press and hold the G button to enter your throwing stance, and then hold down the left mouse button to charge up your throw. Release to throw the grenade. Just a few things to note. First, you can walk around slowly while you're in the throwing stance, which is going to be really useful. Second, after doing a lot of tests to check the maximum distance I was able to throw a grenade was 42 meters. This was pretty consistent, and it didn't matter what I was throwing, so it doesn't appear that weight changes how far you can throw anything right now. Now let's go through the types of grenades one by one. First up, we have the 1M8 smoke grenade, which comes in 5 different colors: green, red, violet, yellow, and white. You can tell which color you have by inspecting the grenade and looking at the writing on the side or the color on top. Next up, we have the EGD2 smoke grenade, which comes in black and in white. You can tell these two apart by the Cyrillic symbols on the side. The upside down H1 is black, and then the other one is white. All 7 of the different smoke grenades have a 90-second burn time. I did a test to see how far away smoke grenades rendered, and basically the answer is that they render until the fog rolls in, about 1.2 kilometers away. Obviously, violet smoke is going to be easier to tell what it is than black or white smoke, which from that distance kind of just looks like a tree or some sort of graphical thing. Another thing to note about smoke grenades is that they do aggro zombies, just like any other thrown object. So they will distract them if you need to sneak away or something. Flash grenades are pretty cool and can be found in military bases and occasionally in police stations. They only do about 5 health damage, but they completely drain a victim's stamina and blind them if they're within a 7.5 meter radius. At the moment, they do no shock damage. Here's where I'm going to mention a few cool things about all of the grenades. Both stab and military vests have 4 designated grenade slots that places them on your chest, which is pretty cool visually. If a grenade is unpinned and then placed on someone's chest, it will still activate, whether it's a smoke grenade, a flash grenade, or an explosive grenade. This is going to be a pretty cool way to mess with your friends and, of course, the victims of your banditry.
Shoot me in the head.
So 2 things to note from that little clip. First, if someone pulls a pin from a grenade and then they die, they will release the spoon and the grenade will go off. Second thing to note there is that I was standing outside of the blinding zone of that flash grenade. So it only did a little bit of health damage and completely drained my stamina. No actual flash. Also, special thanks to Chamber Senator for taking the abuse of a bunch of explosions for this video. Now let's take a look at the EGD5 fragmentation grenade. Now a lot of these stats could be tweaked in the upcoming patches, but it seems that this is the lesser of the 2 frag grenades. It appears that you need to be within 10 meters to be in the kill zone. Outside of 10 meters, the grenade will do some limited health damage, but really not all that much, and it doesn't cause any bleeding at the moment. This makes it seem as though there is currently no shrapnel exploding from the grenades causing any cuts. The damage is only dealt from the explosion itself. This will likely change in the future, and it could completely change the kill radius, because a random piece of shrapnel could come flying out and hit you in the head, killing you even though you're outside of the explosive kill radius. Now let's take a look at the 6M7 frag grenade. This one works the same as the last one with no shrapnel at the moment. but the kill radius is a bit larger. My test showed that the grenade has a 15-meter kill radius. Neither of these frag grenades seem to do any damage to clothing or the items inside the clothing. Now, just a few other things worth mentioning. You can shoot a grenade that's on the ground to make it explode, which could make for some really cool booby traps. However, if the grenade is in someone's hand or if it's pinned to their vest, it will not explode if shot, so keep that in mind. Additionally, grenades will do damage through any structure that you can shoot through, like barns or sheds. So locking yourself in a shed is not going to keep you safe from the grenade right outside your door. Well, that's it to this guide to grenades in DayZ 1.04. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you learned something, and if you did, please subscribe, check out my other guide and adventure videos, and then maybe even stop in to say hi over on my Twitch channel. The day this video goes live, Saturday, July 20th, I'll be participating in the DayZ Underground Fist of Gold Boxing Championship. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun, just like the last one, so I hope to see you guys there. Later, everybody.